In this movie, I'm going to show you how to add an additional reply from address. So when I'm logged in as Susan at Sue.0.com, I can set up several reply from email addresses. So when I respond to an email, I can select which address I want to reply from. Let me show you what this looks like. So go into your mail settings, then in the accounts area, choose send mail as. So I'm going to choose add another email address you own. So the name is Susan Klein. I'm actually going to change this to IT admin, and the reply from email address is admin at Sue.0.com. I'll go to next step. Now I need to send a verification to this email address to prove to Google that I do own it and can respond from this email address. So I'll click send verification. So now I'll get an email in that other account with a link, a confirmation link, and a code. I can come back here and enter the code, but what I think is easier is just logging into that other email account. I see I've got this confirmation here, Sue.0 confirmation, and it says before you can send mail from this address, you must verify and confirm the request. So I'll just click on this link. Here's that code I was talking about, but I can just click this link. Okay, confirmation success. So now when I come back here into my mail settings for Susan at Sue.0 and I select mail settings and accounts, in my reply from address, I now have this IT admin listed. So I can have, I believe, up to 5 reply from addresses. My default reply from is Susan at Sue.0, but I can also use this one. So now when I send a message, I can choose from the From drop-down menu which email address I want to use to respond to a message. So I can send a message from admin at Sue.0. Now, if somebody writes me an email at Susan at Sue.0.com, so I select me, that means this was sent to Susan at Sue.0.com. When I respond, if I want to change the reply from address, I'll select change, and then I'll select the reply from address. This will be sent from admin at Sue.0.com. Going back into mail settings, I want to point something else out here in accounts. So I can always reply from the default address. That's the default setting. So I always reply from Susan at Sue.0 unless I specifically choose that other reply from address. Or I can reply from the same address the message was sent to. So if the message was sent to admin at Sue.0, then I can reply from admin at Sue.0. I also see that I happen to be getting email from admin at Sue.0.com as well. So I'm already getting messages into my account from admin, so it's helpful if I can reply from that email address. Now, if you're trying to train people just to use a new email account, then you should select always reply from the default address and make the default whichever one you want to use. So I want people to start writing me at Susan at Sue.0.com instead of admin at Sue.0.com, so I'll use that as the default. So you can use this send mail as or reply from address to accomplish many goals. One is to manage multiple email accounts in one inbox. One is to start training users to start using a new address by replying to emails to one address from another address. If you need to delete the reply from, just select delete and you can delete that reply from. So now when I go to compose mail, I don't have an option for a reply from address.